Thursday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5:05 and you know we about to cook up. This is the first day of my work week, man. And I don't know about you, but when I start my work week, I am highly motivated. I am ready to go. I'm not one of these guys that dread having to go to work the next day. It doesn't bother me at all. I feel good. My attitude is good. And maybe because I've been productive on my days off, it's just another day in the office to me. Plus, what man does not like to earn money? We know that that's where our value stems from. Number one, being able to earn. I know some guys are like, well, what about the heart? What about, the mindset? Well, if you have the right mindset and the right heart, that is your driving force to get your ass out that door and go run that bag up, man. Because no woman wants to be with a guy that cannot earn, okay? Yes, we got these old hobosexual guys that just throw some dick around and, they can sit there and extract resources from a woman, but in most cases, that does not happen. We gotta go out there, we gotta earn, right? And even if you don't have that right state of mind before you start your work week, think about all of the benefits earning money provides for you. Even the small things. I'll give you an example. So yesterday, me and my son did groceries, right? And he pushes the cart for me. I'm making sure that we get everything that we need. And in certain points, I'll just tell him to get whatever you want. We'll go through an aisle and I'll say, hey man, just get whatever. Do you know how good that feels? Not only for myself as a man, as a provider, as a father, but it also feels good to your child that they have the freedom to walk down those aisles and get whatever they want. See, I didn't have that opportunity growing up, right? Because my parents were just making ends meet. They didn't tell me to go get what you want. I had to go earn money and then go buy my own stuff, right? But those are small blessings that you got to look at when you do not feel like going into work the next day, because that's a reality check. Now, another one is this. What is the alternate universe of things? Let's just say you got a house, you're in an apartment, you got a roof over your head. Well, what's the opposite of that? Being out there on the streets with a cardboard sign begging for money. Or you might not have a job at all. There's a lot of women out here struggling, man. So that guy that was making $50,000, $60,000 that you deemed as not, valuable enough for you, even though he had insurance, he had a consistent paycheck. Now look, that average everyday guy looks more attractive now, right? But another thing is making sure that you have the right attitude when you go into the office, the warehouse, the school, wherever you work at, man. Nobody wants to be around a coworker with a bad attitude, right? You want to stay away from those people. Plus, you're basically cutting your opportunities off, because who's going to give you more opportunities or a promotion if you go into the workplace on a regular basis with a bad attitude? You're unapproachable. Nobody likes that shit at all. I know I don't. A lot of people used to tell me that I was unapproachable too, right? And I had to explain to people like, no, I'm just focused on doing the work. And once they understood that when I punch a clock, it's time to get to it. I'm not here to play around. I'm here to get the work done. Yes, I'm a laugh and I'm gonna joke around with you, but at the same time, what are we here for? When we choose to work for a company, we are saying, listen, we're trading our time for money. So that's what my focus is on. getting that work done, man. And if you are not in that state of mind, you got to figure out why. Also start looking at the blessings that come along with being able to generate income for yourself, for your family. You got to think about those things, man. So I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to continue to learn. I'm here to improve. And that's the thing too. Let's just say you get bored at work. Well, you shouldn't be bored at work because there's always something to do. There's always something to learn. There's always something that you can, educate yourself on in order to add to your resume. Ask your manager if there's certain projects or certain things that you can take off of their plate. And I guarantee you they will do that. And they will always remember that when it comes to getting your promotion, getting your raise. So you got to always think strategy all the time, man. You got to stay productive no matter what. You got to get to that money, man. And I just love doing this. I do. I am a worker. I wish I could work every single day of my life. Even though at this particular point, because the economy is on a up and down, because I'm used to making a whole bunch of money doing other things besides, working my 9 to 5, but you just got to navigate through it, right? And the last thing that I want to talk about is this. Maybe you did have to take a job making less money, or maybe money is slow and you're not making as much money as you're used to, right? Well, as long as all of the bills are paid, as long as you're continuing to invest into, your retirement, your 401ks, your IRAs, it's going to come sooner or later. Maybe you got to cut back a little bit because, you're so used to generating, income from other sources, right? Just like myself, I'm used to working a shit ton of overtime at my job. Overtime ain't plentiful. I'm used to helping out my homeboy at his establishment and me working side jobs that I have, right? It's not like that this summer. So I just got to remember how it was before I was making the amount of money that I'm making now. And I just revert back to that state of mind, budgeting my money accordingly and continuing to move forward. But the biggest thing is not to fall into debt, right? Because we all have certain debts, mortgages, unless you like super rich, super wealthy, where your house is paid off and you just paying property taxes. But in most cases, we all have some sort of a debt that we have to pay. Credit card bills, student loans. So you just gotta make the adjustment, budget your money wisely, and just wait for the economy to turn so you can continue to run up that bag, man. But that is my Thursday morning thoughts. Still gotta eat, make my coffee, feed the dog. Feeling powerful right now, man, because I got this Kratos shirt on, got my workout in early in the morning. Check out the morning PSAs, man. I do it 6 days a week. Get your ass in shape. There's no reason why people are walking around overweight, especially if you could use that money instead of buying a whole bunch of little Debbies. You could be investing that money in yourself, all right? I'll catch y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game. Well, make you move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me. It's all good, but I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition.